Mm. That doctor's one. Oh, the Thomas Tank Engine one. Yeah, what's that one? Yeah.
The following video comes from a local news station in Peru that caught something pretty creepy on camera. The station had featured a news report showing footage of a small town struck by severe weather. Residents of this town were left devastated by this natural disaster, but many of them were left totally creeped out after watching this broadcast. Apparently, something strange was captured. The segment in question starts off with footage of a school playground that appears to be completely devoid of any children.
Ni los juegos infantiles se salvaron de la furia de la naturaleza. Los columpios, sube y baja, quedaron flotando en el agua emposada.
Now the reporter makes it clear that the site has been abandoned as heavy rains have flooded the area. The segment then shows more footage of other sites that have also been left behind, but one clip in particular has left many viewers feeling a bit weird. In fact, they were left feeling beyond spooked upon noticing something strange in the recording. The news reporter is visiting a section of the town known as Santo Domingo when out of nowhere, this happens.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
As the camera pans over to the base of the stairs, a strange figure can be seen. It's hard to make out what exactly is being seen here, but it's clear that someone or something is there. This mysterious figure moves in such a way as though struggling to get a grip on the staircase. Residents of the town no doubt believe that this may have been the ghost of a victim who was claimed by this natural disaster, but it's still a mystery as to who or even what this might have been. Now it's worth noting that the reporter didn't notice the figure while filming, which has led viewers to believe that
Oh,
something
that's a skinwalker.
supernatural was captured. But as always, you be the judge. Did something paranormal appear? Or was something else
That's obviously
captured?
some homeless guy trying to like collect the change that he dropped under the stairs.
There's a store in Brazil that is well known for selling electronics and other consumer products for low prices. But aside from being known for its competitive deals, the store is known for being haunted. Now, even though there's been a
Sure
couple of
is.
stories from employees who've seen strange things at work, only one video has caught footage of something pretty baffling. The video starts off with employees of the store looking over at security footage from last night. But as they
If I
continue
don't
to
see a
watch,
goblin, I'm gonna be
something
upset.
happens that spooks them out of their minds. Take a look.
Tá aqui, pô. Tá não. Não, lá vem, ó. Tá vendo? Lá no cantinho, ó. Lá no cantinho, ó. Aí, ó. Tá vendo?
Jesus da glória é uma pessoa.
Jesus of
humana.
glory, it has a cloak.
Olha aí, tá flutuando agora, tá flutuando, ó.
Ele não tem pé não, ó.
Flutuando. Foi. Mas não vem aqui não, pô. Tá doido?
Meu Deus do céu. Cara, ele é muito grande, bicho.
Ele vai sumir ali, ele vai sumir, ó. Presta atenção. Ó, ele some, ó. Né?
Yeah, it's weird.
A mysterious figure appears out of nowhere and makes its way across the store. It appears to be cloaked in a white garment, as it seemingly floats above ground. According to one of the workers, it doesn't appear to have feet, which viewers believe is enough evidence to prove this as being supernatural. Given its oddly stiff composure, viewers are further convinced that this was something otherworldly. So then, was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else appeared on tape?
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update. Sleeve printing is now live. You can now design direct
On March 23rd of 2023, somewhere in Oregon, a motorcyclist was recording footage of an off-road trail when something completely unexpected had occurred. This motorcyclist, whose name is Eden, has been here before, but for some reason, he seems uneasy this time around. He can't shake the feeling that something is very different about this path. Now, it wasn't until traveling further up that something pretty creepy was captured. Take a look.
Kind of creepy. Go this way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
Bobcat noise. Bomboclad quella. Yeah, probably just a cat.
The sound of someone or something
No, I've not.
approaching Eden can be heard close by, although
Probably-
it could
probably
be
a
that
bobcat.
Bobcat was heading towards Eden, as the pile of animal bones seemed to
Probably a
suggest
bobcat.
that this was its lair. He couldn't help but
Yeah,
think
probably.
that something else was nearby.
Nah, it's a bobcat.
Fearing for his
She said
safety,
bobcat
he
noise. She said
promptly
bobcat.
turns around and heads home. Now, it wasn't until months later that Eden had returned to the spot, but unlike
Why?
before, something happens that terrifies him to his core.
It's Big Rock.
Watch.
Oh god.
And like
Bones
scared
are
him to
still
death.
here.
You hit a big
I don't
rock.
like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've just been too scared
called
to
a
come up
predator.
here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
Okay. No. That's like... No, you're getting eaten, like, nah, you're dead. The bike's selling.
No, no, no.
Goblin.
Yeah,
It's all about the goblins.
That was my cue to leave.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the woods all of a sudden go quiet. But during this unusual silence, Eden sees what looks to be a tall, pale-looking figure emerging from the bushes.
Thunderman.
Upon looking closely, it appears to be crouching and walking slowly
It's a goblin.
as though stalking its prey. Terrified beyond belief, Eden starts the bike while trying to catch his breath. But to make things even more tense, the bike doesn't start. Eventually it does, at which point Eden speeds away for the sake of his life. He has no idea as to what this might have
Goblin.
been, but some viewers believe that this might have been a skinwalker or some sort of
Nah, it's a goblin.
supernatural entity. But of
Goblin.
course, what are your
Goblin.
thoughts? To this day, this
Goblin.
video serves to remind him that some places aren't worth further exploring. In the following video, a woman is lying in bed when she points her finger to the ceiling. Although the person who's with her has no idea as to what she's seeing, it's what happens next that leaves them pretty spooked. Now, the person who's recording her is her daughter, and the reason she took this video is because as of recent, her mother has been acting strange. Erica Ponce, the daughter recording this, states that her mother has always been a sensible and healthy woman. To her, she's more than just a parent, but a friend as well. And just like friends, they would often go out and spend time with each other. From having mother-daughter dates at their favorite baseball stadium, to shopping at the fanciest mall in town on a very low budget, Erica can't imagine a world without her mother. But unfortunately, one day, something pretty devastating had occurred. Erica's mom was diagnosed with a terminal illness. According to the doctor, her days were numbered. Her life is expected to end soon. Over time, the mother-daughter dates had become less frequent before eventually stopping completely. Erica's mom was too sick to go out.
Sorry, that was not me.
Understandably, seeing
Sorry,
her
that was
mom
me.
like this was too much for Erica.
That caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
Good morning. Had a really bad
I just
week.
checked my phone at the time and I looked back up on it. I was so.
Now, as time went on, Erica noticed that her
Sorry,
mom has
I
been
can't.
acting slightly off. She's been saying and seeing things that don't make sense. One day, she grabs her phone to record this strange, common occurrence. But unlike previous incidents, this one has left her speechless. Take a look.
She had too much caffeine.
And where are they at?
You can, daughter, you've got to stop
Filming?
feeding me crack.
I don't see anything, Mom.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where
Ouija board.
you can do whatever you want.
Hold on, look at
I
it.
don't see anything. You see him?
Mate, you need to get her to a hospital because she's got like dementia or something, whatever it's called, hallucinations.
I don't see anything. Are they making you happy?
Sorry,
Yeah? Well, that's good. How many?
What, 14?
4?
Mate,
4?
she's putting up gang signs.
Erica's mom seems to be seeing something on the ceiling. She believes that her mother had actually seen something, angels in this case, as she was expected to pass away soon. Viewers can't help but think the same, as they too have witnessed loved ones say the same thing before dying. According to them, some people
Bro,
will see a
cap.
deceased relative or friend whose purpose is to make them feel comfortable before crossing over to the other
Bro,
side.
it's just because
Now,
you're
whether or
dead and
not
your,
that's true
your
is up to you
mind's
to
making up
decide,
things.
but knowing this brings Erica comfort, as her
Your
mother had
mind's like,
recently
oh,
passed
we're
away.
cooked. Let me just
Watching this video
make us
reassures
happy.
her that somewhere beyond this realm, her mother is in good hands. But as always, what do you think? Like all videos, you be the judge on whether or not something was present during this recording. It's late at night when a man who's by himself enters an abandoned house. He walks carefully around the place as though acting with caution. This house, according to him, has a very strange history. Now, the district where the house is located has prohibited anyone from entering the place, and for good reason. There's something about this house that isn't right. Neighbors say that an old man used to live here before eventually passing away from old age. What's strange about this, though, is that nobody
Local
else was
site.
living with him. This giant building with lots of rooms and cryptic artifacts belonged to one single man who lived all alone. But strangest of all are the events that took place after his passing. Nearby residents have seen shadowy figures standing near the windows of the second floor and the sound of children laughing during the nighttime. Knowing this, the man treads carefully as he expects someone or something to appear. He walks around when only moments later this happens.
What kind of house is that? It's like unbuilt, finished house. It's unfinished. Like, no one lived there. I'm sorry, no one's lived there. They haven't painted the walls yet. Oh, maybe. Bro, that's a big ass TV. I'm not seeing anything creepy. Unless I'm seeing a goblin. This is totes fine. No, that means literally nothing. Probably not. Yeah, that's so easily faked.
Out of nowhere, a small golden statue seemingly falls over. The man pauses for a moment as he tries to understand how this happened. He looks around the space for anything that could possibly explain this, but finds nothing. Somehow, the statue fell on its own. Although pretty creepy, it's what happens next that leaves him shaken up. He continues to explore the house by heading upstairs. He sets up a second camera to record the entire floor from a different point of view when this is captured.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone and staying there.
In just a couple of frames, a small silhouette can be seen standing against the wall.
That's his
It wasn't until
shadow.
later that the man had
Are you
noticed this, but had he
stupid?
seen this during his tour of the stairs, viewers no doubt believe he would have hightailed out of there.
Bro, he's standing there. There's next to a light. Oh,
It's what
mate.
happens next that forces him to leave at once. The man explores the second floor when he finds a couple of rooms that are mysteriously locked. Something about this does not seem right. This is what he caught.
Bloody short fucking shadow. Oh, bro, maybe the house is on a hill. Maybe the house is on a hill, and because you left the hinge open, it's fine open. But there's a fan in that room. I just saw a fan, like, buddy. Not fooling anyone. No ghost, no person was living in this house. It's like the worst place ever. That's depressing. Oh, that noise. Oh yeah, some guy definitely hung himself from that death. Okay. Yep, you're dead. Bro, still standing around and open the door. He's just running around in circles, freaking out. Help me! He's running back and forth. What's he doing? Oh yeah, it was a pool door, buddy. Are you just gonna leave all your camera equipment?
As if seeing the door open on its own wasn't creepy enough, this happens. The door immediately closes as soon as the man walks in, as though
Green
someone
screen
had
man.
slammed it shut. The man quickly rushes over to the door, but realizes that it's
The green
locked.
screen
But
round with
then
the green
somehow,
screen
the door
on.
suddenly becomes unlocked, at which point he bolts out of there.
Yeah.
He runs out as quickly as possible, but fails to record the rest as the camera had stopped recording. However, it's right before then that something downright chilling was captured. As the camera pans over to the room that he just came out of, a dark figure can be seen inside. It seemingly stands there as though observing the man run away. Knowing that whatever this was most likely with him inside the room has left him extremely unsettled. Not much else is known about what happened later, but it seems pretty clear that this man won't be coming back anytime soon.
Why does zooming on his
So
fat?
then, just what exactly had occurred that night? Until more footage is posted, this mysterious incident remains unsolved. For more info on this story, you can check out the YouTube channel Fourth Wall, where the full video can be found. On October 25th of 2022, a paramedic posted a video of something freaky that occurred during his lunch break. The video is pretty short, so not much happens, but it's a certain detail caught in this footage that makes it quite disturbing. The video begins with the paramedic filming inside a hospital where a couple of surgeons are getting ready to transfer a very sick patient.
I don't think you're
to a
allowed to
different
film
wing.
a patient being
Paramedic
taken to
walks out of the
surgery.
hospital to record them coming through. It isn't until later that the doctors arrive with the sick patient.
Because like if they're
who,
like,
according
yeah,
to
like
them,
I don't
passed
think
away only hours later. The paramedic then stops recording.
if you've been like put
Then, it
unconscious,
was
you
only
can't
after
give
finishing
permission to be on
work
camera.
that
So
the
why are you
paramedic
filming?
had watched this video and noticed something strange about it. Looking
They're gonna
back at
get
the
sued.
footage, they noticed that during the time they were waiting outside for the doctors to arrive, something unusual was caught in the background. Take a look.
Nate is a KKK member, but wearing a black cloak. It's just some guy in a
If
black
you
cloak
look
like walking
closely
down the
at the
corridor.
hallway inside the hospital, a dark, shadow-like figure can be seen standing at the end of the hall.
No, he's actually
It's
moving. I can
there
see
for
him
just a
moving.
few seconds before suddenly disappearing from sight. The paramedic has no idea as to who or even what this might have been, but judging by its
shadow.
appearance, viewers believe that an entity of some sort was seen. They further add that this entity might have been death itself, considering that the patient in this video passed away that same day. Yet it's still not sure as to what was captured. But one thing
Oh
that's
my
certain
god,
is
it's
that
the
whoever or
Grim
whatever this
Reaper used to
was
come to
didn't
take
seem
that
to
man's
belong in this
soul.
hospital. It remains unknown
Yo,
as to who
it's
or what
every
was caught on
every
camera.
hospital has a Grim Reaper because people die every day.
If you caught
He's
something
like
creepy
sits
on
there
camera,
harvesting people
or
as
if
they
there's
come
any
past.
ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to
Like,
scaryvideos
you know when they take the
4
patients
at
out of the left,
gmail.com.
he just sits by the
That
left
being
harvesting
said,
them.
let's get back to the video.
He's got a good farming spot. Yeah.
As with most videos involving baby monitors that
Yay!
capture something unexplainable on camera, this next one shows something highly unusual. Joanna
I think
Pasco posted the
he's gonna start
following
cracking
video
jobs.
after noticing something peculiar inside her daughter's bedroom.
He's
Her daughter,
being
named
like
Evelyn, is Joanna's
haunted.
first child, who was fortunately born without birth
What's it called?
defects. Before Evelyn, she was pregnant twice,
Oh,
but
what's it called?
tragically, she had lost both pregnancies from having 2 miscarriages. Ever since experiencing this traumatic event, Joanna has been very caring towards Evelyn. She would constantly look over at the baby monitor to see what she was up to. But one day, she had looked over and saw
I
the
can't remember
strangest
what it's
thing.
called when
While
like a
checking on
demon takes
Evelyn,
over you.
she sees this.
What it's called?
Okay, okay. That's not possible. What the f is that?
It's your kid
What is
standing
that?
up.
What is it? Look at the way. Look! It's lingering.
What's
Is it the light outside? Like.
it's a flipping bug?
There's no pinhole. Empty. Like. The curtains. I pulled the curtains closed. And it's not leaving. It's getting near her.
I don't think she's talking about the orb. She's talking about curtains. I don't know what she's doing.
Did she just touch
Oh, he's
it?
going.
Where did it go?
Oh,
A
yeah.
small ball of light can be seen floating around Evelyn's crib. It seems to follow wherever she goes.
You know, if I was the
and
mum, I
doesn't
wouldn't
seem
be
to go
looking at the
anywhere
camera.
else
I'd be
beyond
walking in the
crib.
room.
Even stranger is that Evelyn appears to see the ball of light and even chase it. It's as though whatever this is interacting
Your
with
baby's
Joanna's
getting
daughter.
demented.
Among many things, viewers believe this may have
I
been
don't
one of
think
the
that
spirits
makes
of Joanna's unborn
English
children
sense,
playing
but
with
that's fine.
Evelyn. Others think this might have been a guardian angel or an entity of some kind.
Mate.
Regardless of what this might have been, Joanna feels comforted by this mysterious presence. To her, it's as though something else is looking over Evelyn. Given how much she cares for her daughter, she
Probably
doesn't
a bug.
mind having something else look after her child.
Maybe there's a freakazoid with like a
This
torch
next
and a
video was recorded
magnifying
by two
glass trying to
friends
burn your
who
baby.
caught something very strange while taking a walk through a secluded forest. Both
Oh,
friends were
yeah.
shooting a video for a small project, but little did they know that the spot they were shooting at had a chilling history.
Mm.
The story goes that a few years ago, a boyfriend and girlfriend were camping somewhere deep inside this forest where nobody could see them. The reason for
The
choosing
story
this spot
goes,
was so
no
that no
proof
one
of
would
this
catch
story.
them doing drugs. But this
Whoa.
was a bad idea. Within just a few hours of taking a hard substance, the boyfriend suddenly falls to the ground and begins to convulse. He had taken too much and eventually passed away. Immediately, the girlfriend began to scream for help, but nobody came. Now sadly, she too had passed away, but her cause of death remains unknown. It wasn't until
Probably
much later that the
overdosing.
police arrived and found their bodies. Ever since then, the forest has been said to be haunted by the spirit of the couple. Although some believe this, the following footage has left many wondering if something haunts this place. The two friends are walking alone inside this forest when this is captured.
What if I screamed to scare the demons? They would mimic your scream. Oh.
Didn't hear that.
That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah.
Oh, I did hear that. Mate, that's someone's kid.
Upon listening closely, the sound of faint screams can be heard coming from the forest. The two girls initially shrug it off as they think it might be some kids playing around in the woods.
Yeah, it is
But as
some
they
kids
continue
playing
to
around the
listen,
woods.
they begin to realize that the screams are getting louder and more frequent.
There's probably some kid stuck up a tree that needs your help. Like, if that was the girl screaming for help because her boyfriend just died, she wouldn't be going, "Nyeh." That's like a 6-year-old boy screaming.
Yeah.
I hear someone screaming help, so you run the other way. Oh.
The screams seem to be coming from someone who needs help. However, the source of the screams can't be found. Given the history of this place, which is said to be haunted, the two girls quickly fled in a panic.
This is
It's unknown as
ridiculous.
to who was screaming, but many viewers think that calling the police would have been the right thing to do, as it could be that someone was crying for help. While some believe that this
Could
might have been the
be.
spirit of the
Oh,
girlfriend
mate,
who
you
passed away in this
stupid. Someone's
forest,
obviously
others
crying for
can't
help.
help
You mean
but
could
think
be?
that this was an actual person in need of help. If that's the case, then this video becomes a whole lot scary. Now, the girls eventually did call the police,
It does not
but the rest
become
of
a
the
whole lot
story is
scary.
unknown. So then, just what
If an-
exactly was going on
some
inside this
guy
forest?
needs help,
As
and
with
you've
most
heard
videos
the
whose
help
original
getting
source is
louder,
unknown,
and you run the
this
other
one
way.
remains a mystery. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Scary dog.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon
Yeah,
so you
probably
don't miss
not.
any uploads in the future. That being said, until next time, peace.
That's crazy.
And
That's a
I'm
shame.
looking for a